Hey everybody, ChristopherOdd here. Welcome back to The Witcher 2. We're in this creepy hospital. We're looking for this Gridley guy, and we found these files that I actually want to check out here. Okay, never mind. What is this? Oh, this is just the cover. So these actual hospital files inside. Medical record of patient number 71. The patient has contracted dysentery. It's like Oregon Trail. There's no hope for him now. I had him isolated and ordered that prayers be said to him. I also increased the dosages of his herbs. They seem to have some healing properties, but incidentally, they also loosen tongues. Interesting. So they're giving these patients herbs of some kind. The chest contains some doctor's notes stated the medical staff had carried out experiments on the mentally ill. Geralt read on and learned that a group of soldiers had brought a Nilfgaardian prisoner to the hospital. The soldiers had wanted to interrogate him, but the notes did not reveal how that story ended. Geralt started searching the mansion looking for signs Gridley might have left. Okay. Let's get going. Whoa. Oh, no. Oh, I don't like this. Whoa.
Damn it.
Okay, do I have a thing here against necrophages? I gotta learn what the difference is between a necrophage and a specter. Okay, a specter is obviously wraiths. But what's a necrophage then? That's like a zombie type thing or something or other. I should know this. Okay, now I am going to try my same wraith technique from earlier and try to control one and then focus the other. Could really use her help here. Oh, that one didn't work out as well. Come on, fast, fast. Nice. Okay. One more to go now. These things fight pretty aggressively. Yeah, you didn't like that, did ya? I'm going for the finish. Nailed it. Okay. What is this hanging on the wall here? Oh, I think that's where the wraith ended up. Awesome. Alright, more hospital files. Let's check these out. So, medical record of patient number 14. The woman manifests strong symptoms of schizophrenia. To avoid marring her beauty, I decided not to employ the standard therapy, the red hot circlet. Okay. But instead to increase her herb dosages. As she was prone to having fits of aggression, I have had the patient chained. The pictures she has painted on the walls should be analyzed. Okay, we'll see if we can check those out. More essence of death. Hello. Rats, of course. Alright. Oh, actually, what I should do is get some regen going here. So, I'm gonna get some Swallow and some Petrie's Filter. Increase the intensity of the signs and increase my regen. I've got some Spectre Oil on my sword in case we run into any more of these guys. I know I still have to do a level upgrade here, but I'm not gonna do that until I get out of this, hospital and figure out what I really want to specialize in, because I haven't put a lot of thought into that yet.
Give me some medicine.
What the shit is this? Okay. These must be the drawings they were talking about. I have no clue what that could be. It looks like, I don't even know. It actually kind of looks like it could be a catapult or one of the trebuchets. I don't know. No, I don't think so.
I'm in pain. I beg you, help. Give me some.
They deserve to suffer.
Oh, great.
I'm in pain. I beg you, help. Give me some medicine. Don't come any closer. I'm in pain. I beg you, help. Give me some medicine.
Here's another one of something. Like, what are these? It's creepy is all I know. Oh, this looks like it might be a real dude. And then, like, skeletons or ghosts of some kind.
Reginald, must clean it. To the bone. To the stone. Is it mine? Clean it.
Whatever happened here was quite an impression, even on those who were mad.
To the bone. To the stone.
Whoa,
Is it
look at
mine?
this.
No matter. Clean it. Blood. Where's it all from? Must clean it. To the bone. To the stone. Is it mine? No matter. Clean it.
This is so creepy, and you just hear the noise in the background, like, of literal hauntedness.
Lee!
Oh, nice.
Leave me be!
Let's get the hell out of here.
Away with you!
Control yourself.
It's not my fault. It wasn't me, not me.
What's not your fault?
Fire. Fire everywhere. It wasn't meant to happen. I didn't want that, I swear.
Won't get much out of you until I calm you down. Maybe the fire didn't consume everything. Maybe I can find some medicine, a sedative.
Interesting.
Away!
Okay, so we need to find a tranquilizer for Gridley before we can get him out of here, because he's just totally effed up right now. Fair enough. I have a feeling that this means something bad's gonna happen. Oh, that desk looks like it could be helpful. Oh, nope.
Damn monster.
I don't know if she'll come out here. If she does, she's gonna be in trouble. Yep. Whoa. It's way better when there's just one of them, I'll tell you that much. Come on now. There we go. Not too shabby. I love that you pick up something called Essence of Death from them. Oh! Look at this. If you get him one-on-one, you really just swing at him and it's like, good game. But if you get more than one, that's where it gets intense. Okay, more hospital files, more Essence of Death. Ooh, and a journal entry about Wild Hunt. Okay, that's gonna be intriguing. Patient number 19, the eldest of our residents. This patient has been with us longer than any other. Cold water therapy has failed in his case, and there seems to be no promise of improvement. I've had him changed and reduced his food rations to weaken the strength of the illness and limit his self-destructive tendencies. I've begun to employ herbs. Medical notes on patient 15. What are these other patients? 14 and 71. The patient is persistently delusional. He claims to have been abducted by the Wild Hunt. He recounts fantasies of a world where genocides happen and where unicorns wander human graves. Sometimes his delusions contain elven gardens. Elven gardens! Furthermore, the patient claims that when he escaped the Hunt's captivity a year ago, so much time had passed in our world that he saw the graves of his children. What? So the Wild Hunt, I don't know if it's a group or if it was like this one thing, but it showed up at the very end of the first Witcher. And I would like to see where this is in here, because we got an entry about it. Right here, Wild Hunt. So one of the insane asylum's patients claimed to have been abducted by the Wild Hunt and taken to a world where unicorns saunter about lush elven gardens. When he finally succeeded in escaping the Hunt's grasp, he returned to this world only to find the children of Asian died. So many years had passed. So I would love some clarification, non-spoilery, please. If you guys can do that, that'd be great. About the Wild Hunt, because that's one thing I'm not 100% clear on. Okay, medication for Gridley. And I imagine, being that The Witcher 3 is titled Wild Hunt, is going to be pretty important.
What's going on? Where am I?
Easy. Rupert asked me to find you.
Rupert lives.
Listen, you and your friend. I don't get it yet, but you aren't telling the truth. That's painfully apparent. This place seems to have a very dark past, one you had a hand in. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Well, they wanted to get
Great.
these herbs, right?
So now you can tell me the story and don't skip a thing.
Story?
There's always a story, Gridley. Spit it out.
We're former soldiers, fought for Eden during one of the wars with Nilfgaard, times long past. I was Rupert's adjutant in the field hospital that our unit set up in this manor house. We didn't at all mind who lived here. In fact, the inmates were friendly. At the outset, that is. One day our scouts captured a Nilfgaardian. He was desperate to win his freedom and claimed he was part of a detachment that had concealed the booty looted in Eden.
Oh, yeah.
We couldn't believe our fortune. Thought the gods had smiled upon us. We'd heard incredible tales of this treasure, questioned any black one we'd captured. It seemed all our efforts would finally be rewarded. We decided to make him talk.
By torturing him?
Our commander wanted to break him on the wheel, but Rupert said he knew a better way. There's a local herb. If you brew and drink it, you can only tell the truth. The commander interrogated the prisoner, drawing a map in the process. And we celebrated. Talked of how we would divide the treasure. And took ever greater liberties with the patients. The priest looking after them began to protest, and one of our boys split his head open.
Whoa.
Nice, Gridley. Keep talking and I just might let you go alive and intact.
So
What
these
happened
guys
next?
were running this
Once
hospital?
the prisoner revealed where the treasure was hidden, the commander had him quartered in front of the lunatics. They'd shown signs of madness before. When they smelled blood, well, we could not control them. Many we simply had to cut down. I don't even know how the fire broke out.
Any of the patients survive?
A young woman we managed to pull from the burning building. She was nice, quiet, and willing.
Whoa.
2 nights later, she slit our commander's throat, and that was all we saw of her, and of the map, of course. The war was ongoing, and shifting fronts forced us to abandon our search for her soon after.
And here you are, back after many years. Really think you can still find her around here?
Life's not treated me well since then, and Rupert's had it even worse. This is our chance to reverse our fortunes. Fate smiled upon us once. Perhaps by some strange chance it still holds us in favor.
I wouldn't count on that. I think we're dealing with one heavy curse here. And it looks like we need to start by finding that Nilfgaardian's corpse.
Go away!
So... Oh, man. Is it this guy? Looks like it probably is.
Go away! Leave me be! Away with you!
You're not gonna help? Jesus.
Go away!
Okay, so... Did these guys used to run this hospital or something, and then they started torturing these guys?
Go away!
Like, what brought them back here? They were saying the magic herbs, which is obviously not the complete truth. What is this? That looks like a... This looks like kind of a combination of all the other paintings. Oh, that guy's hanging, I think. Oh my god. Yeah, maybe we'll get more information on it because something's still sketchy.
A wolf leading wolves.
What do you want, Spectre? Their deaths?
2 of 20 return when none remain. Yet one shall judge them. If he is merciful, he will feed them to the dead. If he is cruel, he will grant them what they came for.
A prophecy. I should have expected as much.
Bring me their hearts, so I may feast on their cowardice. Bring me their eyes, so I may spit in them before they are forever extinguished.
Whoa.
Is that your offer? Fine. I'll lift this curse one way or another.
Lead Gridley to Rupert. What? This is really confusing me.
They deserve to suffer.
So this was the guy that they obviously tortured. Not exactly. I guess he had a map to some type of treasure. More hospital files. Oh, librarian. Great. Appendix to the medical record of 14, which was... Where is it? This is 71. Here's 14, which was the woman manifests strong symptoms of schizophrenia. And then here's an amendment. The patient's drawings seem to confirm... Oh, yeah, she's the one with the drawings, right. To confirm the diagnosis of schizophrenia, the cruelty prevalent in them undoubtedly stems from childhood events. A strong trauma, to be confirmed, coupled with a dominating mother, have warped this poor creature's mind. The patient will receive treatment. I've decided to increase the dosage of her herb mixture. In addition to its healing properties, the concoction seems to force patients to reveal the truth about themselves, and the truth frees us. Now, this whole thing about these herbs that make people tell the truth, that could come in handy in a couple situations. I wonder if that's going to come up at some point. So let's see what else we got here now. Calmed by the medication, Gridley talked of past events. He and Rupert had been stationed in this place years ago. Okay, they'd killed the priest who tended to the ill and tortured a captive Nilfgaardian, this ghost that we're following, hoping to learn the location of a huge treasure. They set a fire to cover their tracks and abducted the most attractive patient. Okay, so they set the fire. Hearing the story, Geralt understood that this place was cursed and that finding the tormented Nilfgaardian's ghost was the key to the matter. The lost soul desired only one thing, the death of his former oppressors. He still felt their stares upon him, and only death would bring him peace. He wanted to consume the eyes and hearts of his tormentors. Geralt returned for Gridley and took him back to the surface to Rupert. So, am I gonna have to bring those guys in here? Like, holy shit, man.
The floor, it's moving. It's creeping towards me.
That dude is clearly on acid.
And
I met the Nilfgaardian's ghost. Let's find your comrade.
There's not really any excuse for what they've done, and if I have to take them down, hey.
Gridley, you live. What happened down there?
I found the ghost of the Emperor's soldier.
You're the Witcher. Get rid of it.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? There's all the evidence. The guy told the truth, and I don't like this one bit. They lied to me. I'm surrendering them.
I already have. Come on, let me show you something.
They're like, oh shit.
Who do I see? Remember me? Corpse man. Remember how I was torn apart bit by bit. Remember what you did with the people of this house.
You deceived us!
Crimes require punishment, and only retribution can lift the curse. I leave them to you.
I need you no more. Let the feast begin, boys!
happened. Do I feel bad? A little bit. But I also feel like they got what they deserved. Dagger. Witcher's robust silver sword. 12 to 18, which would be better than this one. And I can actually build it. I have all the components. And it gives bleeding plus 6. So, yeah, it's time probably to upgrade to that. Unless it doesn't give me a bunch of these upgrade slots, which I haven't used. Alright, so let's see what it says just to finish this off here. Where is it? Woe to the vanquished? No, no. Claws of Madness. The Lost Soul, yeah, the Witcher had already decided how to lift the curse. Then he lured Rupert and Gridley into the trap, telling him that he disposed of the Wraith. Yeah, I don't know how that one's gonna come back to get me, but they deserved it, man. It's clear that they did this, and it seems like the curse is lifted, so maybe that will help us in the future. Maybe it won't. Oh, this is the trap where we came into. So we came in here. This is the very first encounter with the Wraiths. Now I just want to get the frick out. And yeah, I've been through here too. Yeah, I don't want to go any deeper, that's for sure. There's got to be a way out. Oh, this is where I jumped in. Okay. So now... Steel plate enhancement, superb longsword. Check this out. Oh! Hello. 14 to 20, damage reduction on block, vigor regen. Yep. Hello, new sword. That's sick. Okay, now the real question though is, like, how the hell do I get out of here? Alright, let's focus on something and hopefully it takes us away. Talk to the shopkeeper about his dubious herbs. Oh, right, that was the drug-dealing shopkeeper. Troll trouble. Find out what happened to the she-troll. No, that's not helping me either. All I'm trying to do is figure out a way to get out of here. Let's do this just to get us going. Okay. Looks like here's an exit. It's really hard to follow. Aha! We made it. This is great. Okay, heading back to the town now. Because oh, something's happening to me. Oh, really? Come on in.
Guess they'll never learn.
There we go. Sleep with the fishes. Alright, so basically what I need to do now is go back to town and inquire with some people about the troll's wife and hear some of these stories apparently, and then go from there. That's all I know so far. But that hospital section, I gotta say, oh, I should probably pick up all my old traps here. That hospital section was really cool, and You know, here's the thing about this game, because I want to talk about a gameplay thing for a second. Is that those guys? Yeah, I probably, because I don't know what the outcome would have been if I chose differently and said this guy wants you dead, and then whatever. Maybe those guys would have been helpful to me later on, or maybe that ghost would have kicked my ass later. But I kind of look at it as like they deserved what they had coming to them. So I don't really feel that terrible. But from like a gameplay perspective, it's hard to think like, okay, well, maybe those guys would be more useful down the road. You know, so I'm trying to balance like what would I do as a Witcher and what makes more sense from like an actual gameplay perspective. And that's really difficult to figure out. So I don't know. We'll never know. Well, you guys probably know. And I'll probably find out eventually if that mistake's gonna kick my ass or not. Maybe it's not a mistake. Maybe I did the right thing. Anyways, I overthink that stuff so much. And part of it too is because you're playing, you know, this is a Let's Play, right? Whoa. This is a Let's Play, so it's like...
Know the story of the boy who cried wolf?
You want it to be like, you know, coherent and consistent and entertaining. And you want to kind of capture as much stuff as you can. So... Now, here's the other thing. I gotta figure out how to take down these training dummies, because these guards get all pissed. Oh, they're not getting pissed now. They got pissed last time I tried to do this. Alright. There's probably more training dummies yet, but...
Disperse! Go home!
Yeah.
What was that?
Alright, now who could tell me about the troll? Maybe people inside. I seem to remember it said something about my comrades or something. Maybe it's, like Dandelion or Zoltan can tell me.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Or maybe Roach. Nope, we've talked to him about this already. Oh, jeez.
I know you. I can see you're dying to ask me. What is it?
All right, fess up. What happened to Foltest?
Want to know the version that is yet to make it to Flotsam? The king died in mysterious circumstances. The Witcher Geralt, his sword covered in blood, was discovered standing over his corpse.
Did you kill him? This'll stay between us, I promise.
The killer escaped before I could get him. I'm being set up.
So what are you gonna do? Run around swinging your sword hoping the killer walks into range?
Pretty much.
I don't have to. The killer's in the forest with the Scoia'tael, and he knows I'm here. We'll find each other.
Geralt, please don't do anything stupid. Don't stick your neck out. If Laredo finds out you were involved in Foltest's assassination...
You gave Vernon a full report on Flotsam. Seen anything unusual around here?
They've got some amazing women at the brothel. You should take a look. One of them.
You know what I mean.
A town like any other. It's got a harbor, an inn, and a stinking muddy river. That's what an ordinary man would say. But we poets also look into people's souls. And things are not good. I saw a robbery sanctioned by law. Town watchmen laughing as they confiscated goods, all the while talking about how they'd finally bring order to the town. I saw drunken thugs beat up an elf woman while no one even flinched. I know these things happen everywhere, but here, it's not motivated by hatred or misguided attempts at meting out justice. People are driven by cold calculation. They're always looking for opportunities to get a little richer.
Including those two guys that were going back into that hospital.
I need information. Anything that could help me track down the Kingslayers.
I only know gossip. Things folk have been saying since Demiven's death. People are throwing out blame left and right. One day it's the elves, another the Nilfgaardians, then it's Rivians.
Let me guess. The suspects also include a Zerrikanian alchemist and a group of halflings.
Bold theory that, but the mob comes up with even better ones. Know what? Frankly, the most worrying effect of these assassinations is the chaos they've unleashed in people's minds.
What do you mean?
I mean chaos. People don't know what to think, who's good and who's evil. And these are tough times. Who knows what's going to happen?
So, Mr. Master Spy, what's new in the world of politics? Bards singing about anything interesting these days?
Eddern's in trouble. Henselt and his great army are nearing the Pontar and will ford it and strike any day.
Well, we haven't had a war in a long time.
Like all little boys, he likes to play with his soldiers. But I don't think Kedwin will have an easy time of it. Eddern's borders are guarded by Saskia the Dragon Slayer.
Who's she? Some mercenary?
A peasant girl and self-proclaimed commander of something called the Edirnian Voluntary Militia.
Fighting women and bards who play politics. These are strange times. I'm having flashbacks, Dandelion.
What have you remembered?
My own death.
I saw that with my own eyes, as I've told you many times. Yennefer gave her life to save yours. I thought you might have remembered what happened
interesting.
afterwards. I mean, how the devil can you be here now? I hear you, I see you, you're breathing. I mean, you're just alive.
Dandelion, I've had a flashback or two. I don't know everything yet.
Dandelion's awesome, eh? He just gets super excited about everything, kind of like me. Anyways, so who is it over here in the green that I need to talk to? It looks like it's Roach. Ulrich, maybe? I'm not sure. Okay, I'll take a look at talking to some of these guys when I come back and hopefully find out what's going on with this she-troll. And by the way, the trolls look badass, like super cool. I hope there's more of them. All right, guys, thank you very much. Talk to you next time. Goodbye.